Huh. So I am live, but the title's wrong. Okay, so unfortunately, we are dealing with normal latency because for some reason it did not want me to be able to stream on low latency anymore after the update. So we're gonna figure that out later, I guess. Super fun. Okay, so unfortunately, we are dealing with normal latency. So yeah, well, I deal with this. Hopefully, I'm able to change the stream title. Just enjoy my beautiful face. Let's see. Okay, I'm hoping, guys, and I'm going to check quick to make sure that the stream title has been updated. Yep, we're good. Okie doke. Also, actually, there's one more thing because it looks like something else has been updated. I should probably warn them. Yeah. Oh. Also, gotta tell people that things are back. So yeah, unfortunately, about 13 minutes after when we're usually supposed to start, I can start this in earnest, guys. If you are just coming into the stream, which you should be, considering the fact we only started like 3 minutes ago. My name is Brian. This is Dormant Volcano Games, and welcome back to some more DormantCraft. We spent. I'm gonna just change it just a little, so I can look at the camera and it not look weird. So we are back in the DormantCraft survival world, which is our Minecraft survival world. We've been working on all sorts of stuff. I was supposed to I think we're now at a month and a half ago, was supposed to give you an episode of me setting up a honey farm. But unfortunately, I was going to actually finish that, and I got most of it done this weekend. But I also got the vaccine on Tuesday. And basically Tuesday and all of Wednesday, I was wiped out. So, definitely doing any work in the Minecraft world was almost impossible. Because I also work. Which isn't the case after tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day at my current job, and I don't know how long it's going to be between my next job and this one. So we're going to have some time on our hands to work on some DormantCraft. We're going to finish up Ghost of Tsushima. We are one episode away. Well, actually, as of now, we're 2 episodes away, but I have to record the next episode this weekend. And then we are going to jump into back-to-back Super Mario Sunshine and Sleeping Dogs. As well as Sunday night, we are going to be doing a Brian Attempts Just Die Already, which is a game from the same developers as the Goat game. I don't remember what it's called, but you know, like the Goat, it has horrible physics. But yeah, they made the same game with old people, and you're supposed to try and kill them. So that should be fun. We are in the Nether because, because I spent this weekend working on the honey farm. Both of our picks are dead. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to go to the Blaze farm, and we're going to have to get our tools back up to stuff so we can do some digging. We could, if you guys come into the chat and you tell me you really instead want me to start breeding turtles for our gold farm, which we're building next, and also will probably take half the time to get to you guys because besides applying for jobs, I'm gonna have a pretty good amount of free time in the coming weeks. Hopefully week, just week singular, but we'll see. Job hunting is difficult. If there's one piece of advice that I can give to any of my younger viewers, is definitely internships. Do internships. I get a lot of questions at job interviews about why I have such a short work history. And I'm like, well, I worked a little bit in the high school, like a smidgen, and then was just focusing on school. Then I tried to, you know, start working on film sets, and that's a lot of downtime. And then I moved home. Then a pandemic happened. Would you be surprised? Like, even during the pandemic, when I was applying for jobs, there were still people that were just like, so what's this little 8-month stint where you weren't working? And I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this. Well, at the time. We are currently in the middle of a pandemic. So, a lot of people, myself included, lost their jobs when it hit. And have not been able to get them back. Thankfully, though, I think like a month after that conversation, I got my old job back. And of course now I'm losing it tomorrow. It's the life of a temp. That's one of the reasons why you should definitely do internships. Because if not, you might end up as a temp. Don't get me wrong, nothing bad about being a temp. You just never know when your time at a specific job is going to be over. And that, to a lot of people, myself included, is very stressful. So, I'm just gonna look at this on the bright side. It's that there's more time for you guys. So I get to replay back-to-back 2 of my favorite games. And also, in June, for July, me and JD of Jackabar Games, which, even though it is counter-intuitive, I'm actually at 8:30. I'm going to put a link to JD and Alicia of Jackabar Games, their stream. So that way, if you are a Legend of Zelda, what are they playing right now? It's the Twilight Princess. Yeah, they're playing Legend of Zelda: The Twilight Princess. If you are more of a Twilight Princess fan than a Minecraft fan, then obviously I'm gonna send you over there. I don't want you to watch my stream just because you think it would make me happy. Also, as much as I want him to play, because I want him to play with me on stream so I can, you know, share his 178 subscribers, I'm actually perfectly content if JD never plays Minecraft. Ever. Because I have an entire section of my subscribers that tune in to me for Minecraft, because he doesn't do Minecraft. Oh, that's a cute little guy right there. I love magma cubes. But yeah, you didn't hear that from me. I am not enjoying the fact that my unofficial streaming partners do not stream a game that I do, and that some of their subscribers like to play. Honestly, if he did start playing Minecraft, I'd actually be super happy. Because I actually, at some point in the far future, I want to start my own Hermitcraft. Obviously, I wouldn't call it Hermitcraft. And I am nowhere near as good at either redstone or building as any of the Hermitcrafters, but I would like to start my own survival multiplayer series with some friends. And the idea of not doing it with the Jackabar Games crew is just insane. How could you not? We collab literally whenever we can. And that's why I have no problem with us streaming at the same time and me sending people who are more Legends of Zelda, the Twilight Forest, the Twilight Princess people over that way instead. Oh, by the way, I don't think I'm going to, but I'm supposed to get my stream overlay tomorrow. And guess what? If he's late, which I hope to God he is, then I get a free stinger transition. I want a free stinger transition. I mean, I would pay for it, no problem, but I don't think there is something on his Fiverr account for that. By the way, I have gotten addicted to Fiverr. Like, I haven't started, like, commissioning stuff besides the stream overlay because we need one. And also, I just want stuff for social media, because I do plan to, all at once, launch all of my socials, including, yes, we are getting a Dormant Volcano TikTok. I don't care that the Chinese are using our data in order to more easily take down the United States. People gain a lot of exposure on TikTok, and that's enough for me. But yeah, so like I kind of want to find someone on Fiverr to make me a new Minecraft skin. I definitely want some music. Like, I think it'd be great for like beginning and end of streams have 8-bit versions of some of my favorite songs. By the way, I don't know if anyone is in stream or chat, because I don't check while I'm streaming, and it's kind of a smart thing to do. You don't want to know how many people are streaming. Streamer tip. Yeah, you don't want to know. Because either it can be very overwhelming if you have a bunch of people watching you, or it can just be disheartening if no one's watching you, so. It's just best not to know. Shoot, where was I going with that? Lost my train of thought. It's been a long week. Oh, yeah. No, so if there is anyone in the chat and I feel like reaching out and stuff, lurkers are still welcome to lurk. Like, what song right now is just like a mood for you? Because mine is definitely, for some reason, Elton John's I'm Still Standing. Like, that just... I heard it on, the season finale, hopefully not series finale, of Zoe's, Extraordinary Playlist. They had Simon, who... I don't like him because what he did in season 1, but god, the dude gets some of the best tunes. He sings it during a certain part of the finale. And I looked it up because I wasn't sure who sang it. And I listened to it, like actually listened to the lyrics and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this song speaks to me. This song is currently mood. My main mood during COVID was B-O-R-E-D, which spells bored, by Hot Chili Ray. Because it was basically about how the pandemic is just was the most boring thing ever. Like, imagine, you know, just not having a job. I'm not in school, so, like, I didn't have school either. And I wasn't seeing people because, you know, I'm not supposed to. I was bored. Now you have to remember, I didn't actually start the channel until about halfway through COVID. So there was actually a very long chunk of time where I just wasn't up to anything. I think I watched, like, every single, like, new show on, like, Netflix, Hulu, like, anything. If there was a new show, I just binged through it, like, in 2 days. And also, my sister wanted the entire family to watch the show Revenge. Which, by the way, the minute you get over the fact that it's basically a soap opera, and just let it be a soap opera, man, that show gets wild. So definitely one thing I think I'm going to add to TikTok as one of, like, my running series is I think I'm going to do Brian Badly Describes TV shows. Because, like, in my head, like, I have all the context, and my description sounds perfect. But if you're not someone who's seen the show and you listen to what I say, I can almost guarantee it makes no sense. So, also, I've been getting a lot of messages. Okay, it's just right. So yeah. What Revenge is about is, somewhere basically, like, I think like 10 years or something, before the events of the show, this girl's father gets framed and thrown in prison. And while in prison, because he had information on some very bad people, he got shanked. So, yeah, he's no longer with us. His daughter decided to go into a, like, basically alcoholic binge, after going through, what is it called? Yeah, the foster care system. Basically, like, not being loved by anyone. Burned down a couple of houses, blah, blah, blah. Grew up to an adult, got a drinking problem. Until on, like, her 18th birthday, an old associate of her father, shows up and says, hey, you know, when you turned 18, your father wanted you to have this, and it was just a bunch of money, and, like, she decides that she's going to use the money to, move back to her childhood home, and try and take down the people who she believes killed her father, well, framed her father and had him killed in prison, because she goes under a new name, and also ends up trying to marry, the son so that she can get, you know, invested in this family and screw everything up from the inside. And then from there, it gets crazier. Like, by the end of the show, just, like, a whole bunch of people, like, die and come back to life, like, several different times. We learned that she spent, like, a bunch of the show basically training to be a ninja. Also, there's one part in the show where she's in love with 3 different guys, including the guy that she's, you know, was supposed to be pretending to fall in love with, but actually ended up falling in love with. And the show, at that moment, treats like she should be able to have all 3 guys at once. And I was like, no, no, no. No. You get to pick one. You don't get to choose between Ninja Guy, childhood sweetheart, and the guy that you're faking being in love with. No. That's not how this works. But it all worked itself out, so we're good. But yeah, that's my description of the show Revenge of Bad Guys. If you want me to do any other shows that I've seen with a very bad description, let me know, and if I've seen the show, I will definitely describe it badly for your amusement, and then post it on TikTok whenever I feel like it. Oh, which, by the way, we're at that moment. If you are in the stream and you are more of a fan, oh wait, whoops. Ignore that last J. Can you edit comments? Yeah, I'm just gonna remove the comment. Good. Paste. There you guys go. There's a link in the chat for if you are more of a Twilight Princess fan than you are a Minecraft fan. Would ask though that you leave this stream on, like in another window. You can mute it. I don't care. I'll be sitting here doing my thing regardless. But yeah, it is weird to think all of the stuff that I did and didn't do in the span of about a year and a half. I will say, though, during a year and a half, I think I was working for about 8 months of it, so... I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be honest. I mean, yes, that does mean that over the half of COVID, I was only... for like... the year and a half that was COVID, I was only actually working for, only about half? Yeah, about half. By the way, I don't know if I can without my stream just going to hell, but I might actually do the same thing that I told you to do, but with their stream.
You can't do a dramatic turn down if
Okay, they're on, so they get at least one view. But yeah. I'm debating whether or not I want to stay up after the stream and actually put together this episode tomorrow. Because I was actually going to do it yesterday, but once again, COVID kind of kicked my butt. chest full? Nope. I emptied it. We're good. But yeah, I'm actually not sure between all of the next 3 games that I'm going to be playing over like the next... Sorry guys. The next couple months. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to have any time between Sleeping Dogs and the game after Sleeping Dogs is going to be Deathloop. So if there is any time between Sleeping Dogs, and I'm gonna actually play both the DLCs for Sleeping Dogs if I have the time. Yeah, I don't know whether or not there's going to be any time between. There should be. If there are any kind of short games that you guys want me to give a try to, as pre-recorded content. Because I think for yeah, we are more than likely, by if not Sunday, Monday, going to be done with Ghost. And I think I did the math on how I put out episodes. Super Mario Sunshine and Sleeping Dogs are about a good 15 hours, which is about a month each. So that would be June, July. That means for the month of August, if my math is correct, we don't have anything from, you know, I think beginning of August until the beginning of August until like September 14th. Also, I don't even know what day September 14th is. I think it might be a like a Wednesday or Thursday. Let me actually see. September 14th is a Tuesday. Unless I am still not working in September, which I hope isn't the case. Then I definitely am not going to be able to get an episode out for a little bit. So definitely are going to have to figure out what we're going to do until whatever that Saturday. Well, actually, no, it'd be that Sunday. Because I'm not doing it that Friday night, because that Friday night is usually... Also, I don't want to deal with that amount of turnaround. So I think, yeah, probably the Sunday after. Is when you would get an episode of Deathloop. By the way, I'm kind of curious if we learn in between when the game comes out and when I would play it. Depending on length, I might do it as a stream game. Like, if the game could conceivably be beat in, like, 6 hours, then yeah, that might be a couple of streams that I do instead of doing episodes. We're in an interesting spot where, like, we're doing Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 as our stream game, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, for about 3 or 4 streams. And honestly, that's really depending on how much I like the game. If I play, like, 2 streams of it and I kind of lose interest, then I'll probably stop unless you guys really want more of it. But we'll see. We got plans. But yeah, it does look like as of right now, there is going to be about a good month and a half. Actually, month and about 3/4 where we will, no, let's just do a month and a half, where we will not have a game. So I might need to find a game that I enjoy. I mean, hopefully in the next couple of months we figure out when we're going to get a release of Far Cry 6, because I would love, if we have the time, for me to actually go back and play all the numbered Far Cry games up to 6. And then probably finish 5 just in time for 6. And then just go right into 6. I think that'd be great. I mean, once again, we'd have to take a break for Deathloop and also Ghostwire Tokyo, which I'm hoping is going to come out end of September. Really, sweet spot would be October. Like, halfway through October, I think, would be perfect. Yeah, I have no idea when we're going to be getting Far Cry 6. We are hopefully going to be getting... yeah, I really hope that we get some announcements for Far Cry 6, and also that we get the technically 118 update in December for DormantCraft. Because we are hopefully, it looks like about a month away from getting the first part of the Caves and Cliffs update, which is going to contain the only thing that I care about from the first half of the update, which is Dark Glass. Because you can make mob farms, like, basically in sunlight. Which I like building with a lot of light. But I also like to be able to see into mob farms, so... let me close that. Okay, we're good. Now we can go to dig. But yeah, no, honestly, what's going to be great with the 2 new updates coming within months of each other, and the fact that I'm hoping at least a week, maybe shorter, but I hope not. I kind of want some time to relax after working for the last 8 months. But maybe longer, I will have time to definitely design what will become basically the Dormant Cave, our version of the Bat Cave with a bunch of farms tucked into it. That I can basically design the entire thing so I can just put episodes out pretty rapidly because I don't have to worry about testing. I just have to get materials together, and as I make more and more farms, the need to actually collect materials is a lot less. Like, the good news about a lot of farms is once you have slime, honey, and redstone, you can basically build any farm. And from there are a bunch of resources that you don't need to worry about collecting, you just need to worry about crafting. So like wood and cobble are definitely going to be farms that I'm going to try and fit in the Batcave somewhere. Definitely I want a super smelter. Problem is there's one thing that you can't get automatically anyway, and that is sand. There is no way to automatically farm sand. Thankfully, gravel, yes. Sand, no. Good news though, I like digging for sand. And I actually used all of the sand that was supposed to go towards our gold farm, to making bottles and glass for our honey farm. So we are probably in the next couple weeks gonna have to do some digging. One thing I do want to test with one of our streams, I think next Thursday, is I want to see whether or not I can record a time lapse for the episode at the same time that I'm streaming to you guys. And we'll see if that works. I hope so. If it turns out it works, I'm going to be very happy. Also, yeah, I think I already decided I'm not. There won't be a Ghost of Tsushima episode tomorrow. I'm just gonna edit it for Sunday. Because, yeah, I know my Saturday is actually pretty much booked, unfortunately. So, yeah, the amount of time that we're going to have on Saturday to work on current and future content is next to none. But that's okay. Because we have all next week. But, yeah. I basically figured out it's like our stream ends at like 10 o'clock. And I have about an hour of footage to comb through. As well as also just getting ready for my last day of work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to try and do both. I'm going to be up till like 11:30. And I have to wake up at 7, so... Let's just not say we did. I very rarely will put episodes out late, with the exception of DormantCraft. DormantCraft is unfortunately just due to how long it takes to put an episode together. It's completely by accident the ugly stepchild. So I also realized of all the expressions that I still use on a daily basis, it's probably one that needs to be retired. So, yeah, don't be surprised if I don't ever use that expression again. Let's see. Nope. Sorry, spider. I'm running away from you. Very slowly, but I'm running away from you. So we are going to... Actually, because I don't know where I last set my spawn. Boop. We're going to sleep. Set our spawn there. So I actually moved a beacon down closer to the future side of our honey farm. Because I need to dig that area out, and I did not want to take forever to do that. So we can actually dig a lot faster down here than we have in the past. Also, I still can't find a way to light this place up, I know. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna... Oh! Well, that would have been bad. So yeah, this is our little hole. What? Why are there skeletons in here? Oh, looks like the back wall isn't lit up very well. But yeah, so sorry about that. Wanted to make sure that I didn't die. So I was focused mostly on killing creatures and not on talking to you guys. But yeah, so I basically am going to make this room look like less, Swiss cheese before I come back and record some more. But this is basically supposed to be for 8 little segments of the honey farm on each side. One is going to do honeycombs, one is going to do honey bottles. And then there's a stairway to up above, because above this, probably once we do the gold farm, we're we're going to come back and we're going to put a sheep farm right above this. So be ready for that. Because, yeah, I wanted to have, like, stairways that went to other farms that also need kind of long hallways. Unfortunately, I would then stick villagers on top of that. But I kind of want as many villagers and, like, as many similar villagers of, like, the same type. Like, they do the same trades. But I want, like, multiple of each trade. I basically want every floor to be a different type of villager. So that actually is going to need its own probably segment. I think what I'm going to do is there's supposed to be a hallway that goes to where I'm going to build my house. Because I can't do roofs, and I want to change that by updating this entire village as well as giving myself a giant house. I can put secret passageways in and stuff like that. Because I'm a weirdo. Yeah, now that we have the time and I wasn't worried about, like, episode stuff, I'm gonna fill this hole in. Oh my god. Oh no, I lost a helmet. Also, you guys been watching the new Superman show? Like Superman and Lois on the CW? Because honestly, I've been loving that version of the Man of Steel. And to be fair, I'm also not a comic book guy. Like, I've never read a comic book. The only comic books I've ever read was, like, a couple of times. I read an Archie comic while I was bored waiting for my mom in the grocery store as a child. But, like, not enough where I'm like, oh, man, they changed things. How could they? I'm like, okay, whatever. No, my thing with Riverdale, which is basically the version of Archie comics on screen, is basically the fact that they just, like, 2 seasons in, jumped the shark and has decided to keep, like, that level of craziness, like, the entire time. Like, for the most part, even though still, like, a little bit of suspension of disbelief, first season of Riverdale, you know, like, was grounded. Whereas, like, every season after that, it was like, yeah, you know what, we are going to have these, you know, high school-aged children that do not look like they are in high school. We are going to have them take down, you know, drugs. Yep. One of their fathers is a drug kingpin, and he's selling a drug with the funniest name I think I've ever heard for a drug, Jingle Jangle. And they're gonna take him down. Because remember, kids, drugs are bad. Yeah, it became a very weird show. Also, spoiler alert, Betty's dad is a serial killer. And Betty's long-lost brother is also a serial killer. Also, one of the things in the first season, which really isn't weird until you go back and think about it, is they had Archie, who was supposed to be a high schooler, by the way. Like, I think, like, a junior in high school was, having an affair with a teacher, who I think we learned in the end, like, had a fraudulent teacher's license. It was the weirdest thing. I'm telling you, like, even the first season, which, like I said, was grounded, was still wild. I totally forgot. Because of all the digging I've been doing, I have like a bunch of stuff in my inventory and I have not been clearing it. Should have dropped it off. Ah, 1 second. We'll kill a skeleton because he just shouldn't be alive. Should be fair to the skeletons, he's not alive. I'm also gonna need to get some diamonds to redo my armor. Although to be fair, if I can manage it, I might just wait. On replacing armor until later. By the way, thankfully we have I'm not gonna worry about him. Yeah, that's everything we need over there. Yeah, we have a lot of cobble and also a lot of wood from chopping down all the trees for trying to find a bunch of bees nests. Because once again, we need 16 bees nests. Yeah, so we have a lot of wood. Oh yeah, it's a cat. Remember, kids, we have so many villagers around that we have cats like crazy. We also, because of the iron farm, have a lot of iron. Fortunately, because we have too many villagers, we're not getting a whole lot of carrots because they're basically stealing the carrots and using them to breed in the breeding chamber, which is not what that's for. That's where the babies are supposed to go after they've, been born. They're not supposed to, in the baby chamber, make more babies. But what are you gonna do? Like Jeff Goldblum said in the first Jurassic Park, life finds a way. By the way, it took, for me watching a video, for me to understand that the part in the beginning of Jurassic Park where, Jeff Goldblum, no, it wasn't Jeff Goldblum's character. It was, Dr. Grant, whatever the hell the main dude in Jurassic Park's name is. So I guess he's, fiddling with his, seatbelt. And because he has two of the same end, so he can't clip the seatbelt together. So he just ties up the seatbelt. That was supposed to be a metaphor for what was going to happen with the dinosaurs. Because, someone was like, aren't you afraid of the dinosaurs breeding? And they're like, no, we only bred female dinosaurs. We're good. But it turns out that the genetically modified dinosaurs found a way to switch gender. And now you have all these dinosaurs that weren't supposed to be breeding, they're now breeding. And then you have a dinosaur population problem. By the way, I think if there's ever been a sci-fi movie about a certain science going wrong, I think we probably shouldn't screw with that. If someone was like, hey Brian, how would you feel about a clone Brian? I'd be like, how about we don't do that, please? If I have any say in the matter, let's definitely not clone Brian. That would be great. Please and thank you. They're like, nah, Brian, you died, and everyone misses you, and we could use science to bring you back to life. And I'm just like, that sounds like some story of the monkey paw stuff. I don't know if you've ever read the story of the monkey's paw, But that does not go well for the family that wishes their son didn't die. I will give you a hint. Their son did not come back the same as the son that left them. He came back basically as a zombie. Because magical items in folklore are not made for you to get what you want. They're made to screw with you. That's why genies or jinns, I mean, Disney kind of ruined that image, but, like, genies are supposed to be kind of, you know, supposed to screw with you. So, like, Nickelodeon with the Fairly Odd Parents and Norm gave us a better example of genies than Disney did. But Robin Williams is just an amazing man, so we only remember the Robin Williams version. And we're like, oh yeah, that's what genies in folklore are probably like, right? They're like Robin Williams. Nope. But they basically are the type of people that would you'd wish to be able to explore like underwater, like be able to go scuba diving. It's like, I'd like to explore the ocean. Snap. You're in like the bottom of the ocean, but you don't have a breathing apparatus because you didn't wish for a breathing apparatus. So just stuff like that. That's what genies are supposed to be like. So I kind of want to check on things over at Jackbird Games. I want to see what's going on. What? Oh, we got a couple new people. Yeah. Because they usually stream a little bit later than I do. I think what I'll do is I'll get ready for work tomorrow, and I'll probably watch the back half of their stream. I don't think the whole thing because they stream till 11, so I can watch till 11. I think what I'll do is I'll stream till 10, as I usually do, and then I'll yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll probably get ready for work tomorrow, which is just ironing a shirt. Because I have a new pair of pants. I think I'm going to go with a gray pair of pants for work tomorrow. I would wear a jacket, but I'm going to a bar afterwards, and I really don't want to have to worry about paying attention to a jacket. Also, it's been hot out, guys. Where I live in undisclosed location. Because as I've said before, if anyone ever comes to my house in real life, or after I move out, someone comes to my parents' house, because I guess they've decided they want to just do a bunch of remodeling, but keep the house. I'm just going to stop streaming. I'm going to stop making episodes, and that'll be that. And I'll just delete everything. Because I have it on, I have all my old episodes on a drive. But yeah, I feel like a small child. I asked my parents if they would give me a ride to work tomorrow. Because I'm going to meet a friend for drinks afterwards, after work, and I don't want to have to worry about my car. Because don't drink and drive, kids. Even if you've only had a little bit to drink, that's still way too much. Do not drink and drive. Please. But yeah, no, I am totally serious though about my threat to just delete everything if anyone ever comes to my house. Please don't. You'd think you wouldn't have to say that, but YouTubers always have people coming to their houses. But I will just continuously bring it up, like, forever. So that no one's like, you know what? Brian hasn't brought up that we shouldn't go to his house in a while. You think that means that we can go to his house now? And the answer to that question is still no. Please do not come to my house. Or any places that I have formerly lived. Jesus. I'm telling you, I think after I, like right before I'm about to go into the end, I'm definitely going to put a bunch of villagers together, and I'm going to just upgrade all of my armor to be just amazing. Problem is I need at least a paper farm. I think, though, because I think I've told you guys about this in previous streams, if you ever want the best farm to trade with villagers, sweet berries. Foxes, you put a bunch of foxes in a sweet berry farm, you will have more sweet berries than you can ever imagine. Like, you could literally fill up an entire inventory of sweet berries and just trade all of them. If you have enough villagers to do it. Super, super easy. The worst, I think, are definitely, well, yeah, librarians, their paper trade usually isn't great. And paper is very... You have to build a very large sugarcane farm to keep out paper for TNT, books, rockets for flying once you get an elytra, as well as also just trading paper. You need a lot. No, the perfect one, though, is a cleric with gold, because I think the gold trade is like 3 gold for 1 emerald. And if you get a gold farm, which is what we're doing after our honey farm, you can basically just trade them like crazy. I think at some point it looked like the farm was going to break. So for a while it was really skeptical whether or not I was going to be able to use the gold farm again. But they decided, they were like, yeah, no, we're going to change gold farms in a later update. Like, we're going to give you guys, like, fair warning that you're going to have to find new farms before we do that to you. So they were going to just, like, randomly be like, yep, no, gold farms don't work no more. It's alright. Have fun mining gold again. And as you know, that's our food source. We could just trade with a farmer, but honestly, the trade for, golden carrots from a farmer is just not great. By the way, with like no one in chat, I am surprised I have been able to carry a conversation this entire time. Oops. I am starting to get really tired though. But yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. My parents came back Tuesday night. Oh god. Man, that explosion was so bad, it propelled me up 2 blocks. And almost killed me. Jeez. We're gonna have to be careful. Yeah, parents are back, so gonna have to basically record around um, sharing a space with them again, which is gonna be interesting. So I think I told you guys there was about a month where no one lived here but me, and it was beautiful. Oh, I remember. I've been wondering all day because I had a major brain fart. I wanted to, because I'm gonna actually be performing stand-up comedy. Um, Again for the first time in like 6 months. It's basically once I started this channel, I just didn't feel like it. And I didn't have any like local open mics, so I just kind of gave up for 6 months. But there was a joke that I wanted to make about my father, and I totally forgot what it was, and then I remembered again. So hopefully I don't forget. My father is just like, why would you want to move out? Which is super funny because my father, when he was about my age, moved from rural Wisconsin all the way to California. You gotta remember, guys, this was in the 80s. I think it was late 80s, but like still. My father was like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna move from rural Wisconsin, uh, with I guess whatever my father had for money at the time, working with my uncle in his restaurant, and I'm gonna move out to California." Which I don't know how expensive it was living in California in the 80s, but it is very expensive to live in California now. I had a friend go out there with $10,000 and blew it, I think, in like 3 months. I mean, he made it work for, I think, another like 6 months, but he's now back to where basically everyone in our tiny little independent stream collective went to college. Which, in case you are wondering, is me, JD and Alicia from Jack of Our Games, Becca, also known as Weebasaurus Bex, and the sometimes streamer Audio Night. Which I'm kind of curious because Audio usually joins my streams around 8:30, and I didn't see him in their stream, so I'm kind of wondering what's he gonna do. Is he gonna pop up to one of our streams? Both of our streams? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna take this night to just chill out? Honestly, I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, no, so we all went to the same undisclosed school. And I think a couple of their subscribers have also been students there as well. It's weird though, I've only in person ever met JD and Alicia. Even though I went to the same school as both Audio and Weebasaurus Bex, I don't know them in real life. Also, you'll love this, guys. Becca wanted me to play the new How to Train Your Dragon DLC, which is Bedrock, and we play Java here. Thank you very much. Yeah, I would link to her channel, but just oh wait, no, you can link links. So I might, if I remember, I might around an hour and well, actually no, this would probably be an hour into stream. Um, oh no, it doesn't tell you if you're not recording. That's annoying. But yeah, I think about hour into stream. I might in the corner put an iCard and link it. And I'll probably figure out around the time where I reference their stream going on at the same time. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll probably put an iCard towards the end of this stream for their stream. Oh, that's a scare. Great. I'm gonna finish digging this little section. Oh, wow, we like just ran out of space. Then I'm gonna take a quick pee break, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any more drink? Nope. Switch to water for the last 45 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick pee. I'll be right back. Ow. Yeah, I decided to mute myself in case I sometimes talk to myself. So I didn't want to well, there's one of my favorite subscribers. I'll go give her a shoot for it after we're done screaming. I'll be like, Mollusk, aka also known as Molly. You weren't at my stream for any part of it. You were just in their stream. By the way, I'm getting a haircut, I think, in the next week, because I do not like what my hair does when I put these headphones on. Oof. I look like I don't have as much hair. That is a sword. Yeah, there are a couple of usual suspects. They're usually in these streams to keep me company that aren't in them tonight. Aw. Well, that's okay. People got lives. Things come up. Oh, I gotta compete against my good friends over at Jackbear Games. It's hard not being a couple. It's just my lonesome. I don't got anyone to bicker with. Oh, good. Oh. Brian realized at that moment he done goofed. I also forgot to empty my inventory. Whoops. So let's... Nope. Still nope. Yes. Is the other ladder down here? I think it might be. Yep. Ladder, 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 ladder. Ladder, 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 ladder. Ladder, 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 ladder. I don't know why I'm saying it like Lara. Ladder, 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 ladder. Oh yeah, also guys, when I'm performing comedy on Saturday, I think I'm gonna bring up the channel. How many new subscribers you think I'm gonna get from some stand-up comedy in the park? Probably not much, but we can try. Trying is all that matters. I hate that, right? Also, I'm gonna have to craft another chest. You know what? Let's actually do that now. I'm gonna go up above ground, and I'm going to grab myself some wood for a chest. Actually, do I have some wood? I might have some wood over here now that I think about it. Oh, I do. Wonderful. Wait, did I not at some point craft a crafting table down here? Silly Brian, you always gotta craft a crafting table. Yeah, this isn't actually a real spot. I mean, it is, but it's not really a real spot. Like, it's going to be an open cavern, and these chests are going to be moved. Let's see. Double chests. And then we are going to put those double chests up here. And then we are golden. Now let's put that back. Get back to digging. Oh. I hear notifications. Not in chat. Chat's still dead. But on my phone. I wonder who it is. Oh. I really hope I don't explode. That's just Filter Franco. By the way, the personal Brian account follows Filter Franco. Dormant Volcano Games does not. Dormant Volcano Games at some point might, but honestly I think I'm going to follow mostly gaming channels. Try and keep that stuff separate. Also, this isn't like a, you know, like company stance. It's not like I'm like, aha, yes, me personally, I like the Philip DeFranco, but company Dormant Volcano Games, no, no, no. No, I just honestly, I mean, my subscription thing, just from me following a bunch of, like, comedians, is already just clogged to hell. Like, I can't use it for, like, gaming stuff only. Also, do you know how much, like, gaming tips, like, YouTubers, do you know how much content they post? They post content, like, every other day. Like, it's nuts. Just, like, I just wanted to know how to put together a stream overlay for free. That was before I decided to pay someone $40 to make me a stream overlay. Uh-oh. Gonna have to be very careful here. I hear a skeleton somewhere. Oh no, skeletons! Let's put some of that back. Sorry, guys. Oh, see, this is what I mean right here. My hair just parts. Oh, hey, Molly. I was wondering because I saw you. I think your ears must have been burning. I saw you in chat over at Jack of Our Games, and I was just like, Molly betrayed me. I'm kidding. Also, unfortunately, because for some weird reason with an update for the software I use for streaming, it updated today, and it did not like that I was trying to go for ultra low latency, so unfortunately there's going to be about a minute delay between when I say something and when you guys see it. So, Molly, definitely glad that you got a Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch. You can now play with Ray in the Discord. I don't. I have it from my computer, and I play Java, not Bedrock. Yeah, you might be able to get Ray. I think you might be able to, depending on what edition Seb uses. Probably Seb. No, that's fine. Honestly, we've just been chilling here. I did another bad description of a TV show. Last Thursday it was a bad description of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. This week it was Revenge, which I think I've actually talked about on stream before. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and get that fixed before Sunday. But I tried to do a stream. I tried to do my stream at like 8 o'clock, and it was just like, how about no? Ah. No, but honestly, I was running out of things to say, so honestly, having someone in chat, even with the 1 minute delay, is definitely a lot easier. So, thank you for being here, Molly. I'm gonna in half an hour after, well, actually, not exactly a half hour, I'm gonna probably do some, I gotta iron some clothes for tomorrow. After I do that, I'm definitely jumping in and trying to catch probably the last, like, 45 minutes of their stream. Yeah, I'm hoping by Sunday I get this fixed. Just in time for Just Die Already. Where I get to play as an old person who's trying to commit suicide for some reason. I watched a review of the game. I don't think we ever figure out why this old person is just trying to give himself bodily harm. Ugh. That's okay, Molly. Do what you gotta do. I actually decided because of getting up for work tomorrow and just being just kaput the last 2 days because of the vaccine. I'm not putting an episode out again until Sunday, so understandable. But I'm trying to remember. It might be too. Yeah, it's definitely too old for you. Just because if you're in middle school, you were definitely born after this game. But you might have played it because of Super Mario 3D. Or no, Super Mario All Stars. Super Mario Sunshine is the next game after Monday. So yeah, I think we're gonna finish probably Monday or Tuesday. Goes to Tsushima, and then we're gonna jump right into Super Mario Sunshine next. So I hope that interests you. I say it like in a couple minutes after whenever you posted the... Oh, Super Mario Sunshine. It originally came out, I think in like 2002. But it got a re-release with Super Mario 3D All Stars. You have? Yeah, no, it came out in 2002. And I was like, if you're in middle school, then you definitely were born post 9/11. Which, by the way, like people checking IDs at bars might use the 19 as the signifier that someone can drink. But I definitely determine all things by were you alive for 9/11? Because if you weren't born before 9/11, there are a whole lot of things that you probably did not experience. Mainly 9/11. But no, like there are a whole lot of things. Like for instance, what was super weird in Mitchell's vs. the Machines on Netflix, which I watched basically after everyone was telling me I need to watch it. Is there's a whole part where Furbies get referenced, and I was like, so I'm not the target. I don't think I'm the target demographic for this movie, because it is literally about someone who's just about to go off to college, and an anime movie, so it's going to be watched mostly by younger children. I don't think any of them were alive for Furbies. I think they still sell Furbies, but like, did anyone who was born after the 90s ever have a Furby growing up? Oh God, acronyms. TMVTM. Explain the acronym. I'm not good with acronyms. But yeah, no, I stand by this. The Bible uses BC and AD, which, by the way, I learned very late in life do not stand for before Christ and after death. They actually stand for something in Latin. Don't ask me what, I don't speak Latin. But yeah, like, I was a religious kid. Well, I was forced to be a religious kid until like 12. I also got confirmed. I think your Cough Cough Me and the Mitchells versus the Machines comment right after that is you referencing that you were one of the people that suggested it. And yes, that is 100% true. You were one of the tipping points, Molly. Um, which, by the way, I definitely want to figure this out because chatting with the with normal latency after several weeks of zero latency is just not fun. I do not enjoy it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a creeper. And a spider. I don't really care about a spider, though. But yeah, because I keep trying to say something to get on track with where the like 1 minute difference is. And it's just completely screwing me up on track here. So I'm like, yeah, I was talking about this, and now I have to go back to talk about the other thing that I was talking about a minute ago. And then I have to find my place again. Oh. But yeah, so... Oh, I remember where I was. So... There is BC and AD. There is anyone born before 2000. As of this year, can legally drink. And then my personal thing is, were you alive during 9/11? If you weren't alive during 9/11, there are a bunch of things that I am just 100% sure you did not experience. I say that as someone, though, who loves Hitchcock, and I was very obviously not alive for Hitchcock. So who knows? And I guess Molly's let me know that, yes, children born after 9/11 understand what Furbies are. And honestly, I'm surprised those things still exist. They are so scary. Like, I just really want to know, like, the focus testing that was done to design the Furby. Like, someone had to look at that thing and be like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Children will love it. That does not look like the thing of nightmares. Let's make a bajillion of them. Man, you know what made me sad when they ended it? Club Penguin. Molly, you're about to graduate middle school. I know you weren't alive during 9/11. Honestly, my track of time would be horrible. Um, because no, there has to be a age difference of, let's see, 8 plus 3, about 11 years. I was born in 96, so if I had to guess, You were born probably 2007? I think 2007, 2008. So yes, you missed 9/11 by quite a while. I don't like what my hair does with these headphones. I said it before and I'll say it again. But yeah, no, I haven't been. Oh, yeah, I was a freshman in high school 11 years ago. That's crazy. So yeah, no, I graduated in 2014 high school and then went and graduated college in 2018. So yeah, that means I started high school. Oh, I didn't see the creeper there. Yeah, let's see, 4 years. Yeah, so about 2010. So yeah, I went into high school 11 years ago. That makes me feel old. Makes me feel so old. What? What was the oh man about? I'm assuming the wow was the fact that I haven't been to high school in 11 years. Oh, now there's a cool. Now I'm very confused what thing I was talking about a minute ago this is a reference to. Okay, bye, Molly. I'm sure you're not going to stay for a minute to see my goodbye, so this is for not, but goodbye. Enjoy your work. Yeah, no, if I'm going to be done streaming in about 20 minutes. So if I'm not here and it is before 11, then I'm in the chat for Jack of Rare Games. I'm gonna try and be in bed by 11:30 tonight if I can help it. Speaking of which, what's going on? Yeah, it looks like Molly was two-timing us. Yeah, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna talk about for 15 minutes, guys. Now, if anyone comes in the chat and points out that I started, like, a little bit late due to technical difficulties, I will kill you. Not really. Ooh. I'm getting tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make even blew up a bit of words. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it through their stream. Let's just iron my shirt and go right to bed. I'll probably watch their stream. I'll just go to bed right after. I got my last day of work tomorrow. I think my space is full up. Yep. Gotta go, and I gotta drop off all the items I collected. Yeah, no, guys, I'm a hoarder in this game. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna use half of this stuff. I'm like, hey, would it be great if I just hoarded everything? No, Brian, no, it would not. Like, you sure? I think it would be great if I just hoarded all the things. No, Brian, why would that be great? Like, you know. Hoarder's gotta hoard. Like, Brian, that is definitely not an expression. And I'm gonna remind you, it doesn't matter if it's an expression or not. It is now. And then also, boop. And then whatever we have left over, which, by the way, I think we actually have enough room for the string and spider eyes. Perfect. Also, if anyone hasn't seen what's going to become the room for our honey farm, there it is. This weekend, in between some recording, well, actually, probably not this weekend, probably this next week, I'm gonna finish up the episode, get it out to you guys by next Thursday, most definitely, and then start working on the episode. Nah, I think what I'm gonna do, so I have something. Oh God. Yeah, I'll probably work on the hole for because yeah, depending on when I finish the episode, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to also do some of the gold farm prep. So yeah, next week is probably going to be actually no, I'm gonna need to grab some sand. So I'll probably grab some sand and probably do some more digging here. I feel like I messed up somewhere. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the one where I was before. I got really turned around for a second, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Ah. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not going over that way. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the one thing I'm gonna love about not having a job for at least a week. Man, I'm gonna try to sleep in. Also, I'm gonna read up on all sorts of things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch gears once we get caught up to the other chests again, which I think we have about one more turn. I don't know if I'm gonna switch gears too, but I just know that I'm not gonna want to be in the middle of a side when we stop. Oh no, so this is the side. Yeah, we lost a bunch of items for... Oh, you know what I might want to do is I might want to check on the slime farm. Because we've been digging really close to it with the two projects. We also check on the breeder. So yeah, we have a bunch of villagers. Yeah, we have a fair number of carrots. I mean, unfortunately, I can't do like a small chest or a shulker box worth of carrots yet. Golden carrots if I had the gold. So that's unfortunate, but that's fine. I'll get there. Yeah. Oh, this iron. Man, I can't wait till I have a chest set up for sorting. Because, like, oh my god. Oh. So much iron. Oh, I did not mean to take one. Good. Balance has been restored. And then we look over here. Look at all that iron. What am I going to build that's going to have that much iron? Nothing. Actually, that's not true. You could very easily use all that iron. You just have to, like, build out of, like, iron. All your entire, like, build have to be out of iron. Your redstone would have to be built, like, placed on iron blocks. I know Iskall from DormantCraft did his entire gold farm because he had so much gold. All the redstone is placed on gold blocks. Like a champ. Which, by the way, they're about to finish their 7th season. And I think in about a month's time, they're going to come back for season 8. By the way, I don't know what they're going to do because they keep, like, ramping up the season every time. The really interesting thing is going to be that Momo Jumbo. Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo has been doing some work on his house. So he hasn't been able to put episodes out. But, like, basically everyone else, but like him and Iskall, I think, are the only ones who haven't put out. The season is ending videos. Because like Green, I think, probably has like one episode left. Everyone else that I watch is more or less put out their bye-byes. One person who hasn't is Scar, who like is basically done with all of his projects. Oh, oh no. Well, that explains where some of my stuff went that was supposed to be in those chests. So, guys, you think we have enough slime? Also, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was hoping that, looking at all of our farms that we built so far would get us all the way to 10 o'clock. It did not. You know what? No, I don't want to end this stream early. I'm just going to kind of just doll around for another 3 minutes. Probably start doing our outro in like 2. Trying to think. No, we don't have any other farms around, unfortunately. Yeah, if I ever wanted to build with iron ore, we have a lot of iron ore that we're just not smelting because we already have, oh yeah, we also have 20 blocks of diamonds. Plus 23 diamonds in another chest. Oh, we also didn't use all the magma blocks. We also have a bunch of fire resistance potions, which we're gonna need when building the gold farm. Yeah, look at all that stone we got. Okay. Yeah, I've done all that I can to make this stream go as late as I can. Oh, whoops. Yeah, look at my helmetless head. Uh, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. My name is Brian. This has been Dorm Volcano Games. We usually have episodes on Fridays. We aren't tomorrow. Because I don't feel like it. I'm way too tired. We never have episodes on Saturdays, but we will be back with our second to last, more than likely second to last episode. I'm not gonna say that just in case that's not true. We have a couple episodes left of Ghost of Tsushima, coming back on Sunday. Then after that, we're gonna start some Super Mario Sunshine, and I'm hoping we're gonna be able to do it immediately. Also, Sunday night, we're going to be playing some Just Die Already, which is a game by the same people who made Ghost Simulator. Simulator. So that should be a whole lot of fun. That's everything I can think about. Make sure to like the stream if you've enjoyed it. Definitely also subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell because I sometimes follow my schedule, sometimes I don't because of situations like taking a vaccine that knocked you out. But that's everything I can think about. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.